Good day, I'm Bianca Andel Aire, and the group proposed about attendance monitoring with payroll system for Mario's Kitchen. First, let's talk about the background of the company. Mario's Kitchen, founded by Marios and Ninuka Benitez in June 1923 at Baguio Main Street. Mario's Kitchen is gone beyond just a restaurant. It has it has become more experience, touching people's lives, and help to create a memorable moments. Mario's is grow faster and faster. According to them, Mario's be- became the best restaurant in Makati and around the Philippines and other places around the Philippines. Now, let's move on to the background of our study. Mario's restaurant use a product of Microsoft in performing the task to delete, add, and search all the data of employees they have, as well as the compute of their salaries. Those tasks performed by use Excel. According to Marius, Excel is so slow to use because it the process the process was not 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 compatible to them. And Marius use logbook to monitor the attendance. But in our proposed system, the the payroll was being is easy to use to compute the salaries of employees. Um, then, but 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 not all. Sorry. I mean, it easy to access and transfer data to our proposed to our system. Now let's move to the statement of the problem by Darwin.
Okay, now let's proceed to the statement of the problem. The statement of the problem is according to Mario's Kitchen statement. They seek to provide a system that will provide they seek to provide a system that will help or response to this problem. Our study is to investigate several options to make their payroll system, a payroll and attendance monitoring system is more hassle free and more hassle free and comfortable. We will all consider less expensive ways mitigate mitigate serve all the problem above. Now next proceed to the next representative, Miss Erlyn Clemente.
Good day, ma'am, sir. I'm Erlyn Clemente and I'm here to discuss the statement objective of our proposed system. First, the general objective of our proposed system is to design, develop the payroll system and attendance monitoring of Mario's Kitchen that help the company to have a system that lessen their work. And now, the specific objective of our proposed system. First, to provide a security storage of employees' records and to have more controllable file. Why controllable file? Because of security storage, they will keep all records safe and retrieve it easily. Next, to allow user or operator to maintain the security of information through an authorized login. And last, to be able to provide the registration to help them to manipulate all employees' records and to be able to provide a complete process of employee attendance. And that is the last topic of the statement objective. And next is the scope and limitation.
Good day, I'm Florante Trocchio and I'm going to discuss the scope of the proposed system. The proposed system will include username and password to for every employee in Mario's Kitchen. We need to log in every employee in Mario's Kitchen to identify if the user is admin or admin or employee or regular employee. Admin is the one can only update the maintenance of the system and transaction, and for regular employee can only view the salary and payslip. For the attendance monitoring, adding, updating, pero indexing and retrieval and searching of data is included to have an accurate report for payroll system, inform- employee information and salary information, applicable taxes, timesheet, and deduction is included to monitor the performance for every employee in Mario's Kitchen. Next is limitation.
Good day, ma'am, sir. I'm Ransparan Bubiar to discuss limitation in the system. No other currencies being computed being computed being compu- being computed except for Philippine pesos only, ATMs or machines. Then the system intent in the Mario's Kitchen only. Then our system ev- even even local businesses must be aware of using local currency to avoid most mass contractility. Then the system limited transacting under the local currency. Ma'am, sir, I give a scenario in my topic, ma'am. Uh, in the grocery, the foreigner buys something in grocery, then he or she go to cashier, then he he pay he he pay the money of dollar currency, then the cashier didn't accept his money because in country the the currency the currency in country is Philippine pesos only. Then let's go on to the description of the system.
That's I'm Thank you for being here today. I'm Richard B. Simulata. Thank you for being here today. I'm Richard B. Simulata from BSIT CD3A, and I'm here to talk to you about the description of the system. Um, First of all, let's start with the database storage they use. Um, the company or the Barrios Restaurant use logbook to consume the attendance of the employees. Then the HR gets the HR will then get the attendance. Then it used to be stored in Microsoft Excel. The reports that 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 we get from the Excel will then be computed by the accountant. Then it will now total or sum up the proper salary of the employee. Let's move on to Marvin Alvaro to the description of the proposed system.
Before anything else, I would like to say a pleasant good afternoon to all of us. My name is Martin Alcaro and I will discuss shortly about the proposed system. Many Filipino people have a problem in terms of using the paper-based payroll system. So that we propose the automated payroll system
Go.
to change the slowly process of the paper-based. Automated payroll system helps lessers to hassle to compute the salary of the employee and also can generate the accurate of the employee's income. Automated payroll system is more secure compared to the paper-based. paper-based. Payroll system also helps to compute the all deduction of the employee. The next presenter is Mr. Juan Carlos Caira Ledesma.
And now, after the description of the existing and proposed system, let's proceed to the program. But before we start, I will introduce myself first. My name is Juan Carlos H. Caraan,
And I'm Tyra Ledesma.
and we're about to discuss the program. First, we have the program that the program that will help Mario's Kitchen in using their payroll system. In our system, we have six modules that we have, and the log trail attendance, accounting, HR, and the finance department. That's our module. First, I will discuss the HR department, or the first module. In the HR department, we have in the HR we have the login form, which is used to monitor who is the one who log on the HR department or HR module. We have the login save for the log trail to monitor or to see who is the one who uses our system. In the HR department, we included the registration of every employee. The HR is the one who will input all the data or information coming from the new employee. We have the auto-generated age. For example, we have the new employee name as to save the new employee, we must click the save button. We must pause lang. In this registration, we must get the picture of our new employee from the pictures. For example, and then we can see that if the employee's position is manager, the monthly salary will be changed. And also for the trainee and the waiter and the other position. And now we can save the new employee. After adding the employee, we can see his new ID number, employee's ID number, which can be used in the attendance module, where the employee must log in. Okay, then in the HR department, we have also the search for updating the employees account. For example, for example, we have searched the employee's ID number 100. We can see in these text boxes his information. We can update in the HR department. We can update the employee's information, whether their position has been updated. For example, the QC has been promoted as a chef. We can see that the monthly salary of QC is changed. If we click the update profile, his profile will be changed and updated. It will pop up a message saying profile updated. It means the profile of QC is changed. Also, in the HR department, we have the update employees button, which is used to update the login and logout of every employee. For example, we have an employee that does not forgotten to log out. We can the employee that forgot to log out can go to the HR department to update his logout. So his attendance will be updated. For example, if the employee has logged out already, it will pop up a message saying log out already. And that's all in the HR department. The next is the accounting department or the accounting module. In the accounting module, we have also the login form, which is used also in the log trail form. For example, the user forgotten or login failed, it will pop up a message saying invalid. It means that the user or the one who logged on is not a valid or is just an it's just an employee that wants to hack the accounting department. And if the user log in correctly, it will pop up a message saying login saved. Also, it will pop up the message. It will pop up on the side the name of the user who logged on in the accounting department. In this, we see that Kyra is the one who logged on. After logging in, we have we can see that inside the accounting department, we have the compute button, submit button, print button, and the exit button. On the compute button, every employees in the combo box, we can compute their salaries. And after computing all the employees work hours, we can submit it to the finance department. After computing, after we compute all the net salaries of every employees, we can submit it to the finance so that we can ask the finance department if they will approve our salaries that will be given to the employees. We have also the print button, that contains the payslip of every employees, and also the X button for going back to the modules. That's all.
Now that we have already discussed the first two departments or first two modules of our proposed system, let's now proceed to the next part of the modules that are included in this module. So first, you can see a button of log trail. This log trail button indicates all the information about the personnels or the administrator who had logged or used the system of our system. You can see whether that particular person is from the accounting department, finance department, or HR department. And also the name of that particular person, the time that he or she had logged in or used the system, the date, and the remarks that that particular employee has got. Whether they log in successfully or make it an attempt of 3 consecutive wrong entry. So now we should go to the attendance module. This attendance module is considered as to be equivalent of the login of their system. How do we use this system? We just have to enter the employee's ID that is indicated in that that is given in each employee. For example, I will enter an employee's ID of 101, which is given to Kyra Ritos Ledesma with a position of manager. I should just log in. Oh my gosh. How do we use this system? We just need to fill the text box button, which is required for each employee. We just need to input the employee's ID, which is associated with each employee. In this scenario, we've entered 118 employee's ID, which is associated for Brian Del Monte with the position of trainee. After it, we just need to click the button log. Then there would be a pop-up message indicating that Brian Del Monte had logged in at that particular date and in that particular time. It automatically saved the information on the attendance database. How about log out? You just need to repeat what we have done in logging in. You just need to fill the employee's ID that you do have and just click the button log. Then there would be an indicating button that Brian Del Monte had logged out in this time and in this date. What if I logged and for the next example, when we have entered 114, it will be there would be a picture there would be a position and a name that will again indicate in the button, which is owned by Mr. Darwin Estanjan with a position of chef. We just need to if that scenario happened, it indicates that Mr. Darwin Estanjan needs to go to the HR department because they forgot to log out. Note that each employee had a particular time. Each employee should has an equivalent of 8 working hours in a day. If this happened, it only indicates that Mr. Darwin Estenjan had forgot to log out. Next is the button of finance. Finance department is the department which approves all the budget that the accounting department had compute so that we can release it. How do we use this module? We just need to fill all the necessary requirements in logging in. In this field, we have a username of finance and a password, three-letter password. Then log in. Just log in. Again, from just like to the other accounting to the other department, there would be a name that will be indicated for each employee account. How you just need to show all this, and this is the list of the account. These are the list that is that is set by the accounting department. We just need to. How do we use this one? I'm sorry. Just click the budget, the status, or the budget's ID that is in the bottom of the list, indicating that this budget is on pending. Just click the button yes if you approve it, or no when you declined it. When we when we click the button no, then save it, the budget there would be a pop-up message indicating that the budget has updated. Then the status will be declined. Once we have logged yes, click the button yes and save it, there would be a pop-up message indicating that it is already updated, and now we can print the pay slips that is in the accounting department. How about this administrator? This is the one which holds all or controls all the accounts that the system has. For example, when I've logged in with the username of admin01 and a password, then login save, it will be save on the log trail module. There would be a button for edit, create, clear, cancel, and back. This one is to indicate if we are going to add or edit a user an account name, create a new user, clear, of course, just to clear all the fields, and just to cancel if we don't want to indicate this. Once we click this, since we had used the accounting department, Juan Carlos will discuss the remaining part of the accounting department.
On the accounting department, after the finance have approved the budget, we can now print the payslip. But first, we must log in. We have also the login save, indicating that the user who log on is an authenticated personnel. And now, in the print button, we can now print the submitted budget of every employee, the approved budget for every employees that the finance have approved. If we click the print, it will give a print preview for the payslip of every employees. This is the, sorry for the inconvenience because the laptop has been shut down because the battery is low. And now let's proceed to the print. The print button will print all the payslips that has been approved by the
the finance department. It will print all the employees, position, deductions, additionals, and their total net salary.
Naklik ka na ba? Oo, naklik na siya.
Yun na.
And now, this is the printable version that we can see after pressing the print button. We can see the date of printing the payslips of every employees. We can see in their payslip their positions, their names, and their salary and their deductions in their work days and work hours. That's all. How our system works. Thank you.